Welcome, everyone, to the Dr. Blue Duck podcast. And honestly, I've kind of lost my faith in Xbox. So we go way back to me being an undergrad student in college. I was a fan of the Xbox. I would never call myself a Xbox fanboy, but the Xbox was where it was at. I mean, it had Halo and everyone played Halo. All the young guys back then, we all played Halo. So you had to have an Xbox. Your friends had Xboxes. Strangers you talked to who were gamers had Xboxes. Everyone had an Xbox and everyone played Halo. I even remember my first Black Friday experience. You see, I was an undergrad student and my buddy Sean came over after Thanksgiving and we just played Halo all night long until the morning happened. And I thought, shoot, I'm already up. I might as well go try to check out some of these Black Friday sales. And I think I ended up buying like my sister this multi-CD player stereo, which, hey, those were kind of cool way back then. But even though PlayStation 5 has been significantly outselling the Xbox Series SX in the United States, I have been standing by Xbox out of tradition. I have a PlayStation 5 Pro. I have the Nintendo Switch 2. I have the MetaQuest 3. I love those, but there's something about the Xbox that I just never wanted to neglect. I never wanted to give up. But things have been changing. Things are not going super great for Xbox, and it's beginning to become hard to stand by them. For example, they went up in price. Right now, GameStop has the Series X listed at $650 when I paid $500 for it at launch in 2020. Hey, it's 2025 right now. And yes, there's the tariffs arguments, but this is also 5-year-old technology now. 5-year-old gaming technology should not be going up in price, especially $150. Then the whole Game Pass Ultimate issue where they raised that up to $30. Honestly, I would just rather buy a game every other month and actually own it than just renting games for $30 a month, because pretty soon they're going to raise that again. They're going to keep raising it higher and higher as much as they can get away with. So what I did was I dropped my Xbox service. Now I only pay for Essential PlayStation Plus service, which is about $60 a year. And you even get some games with that. But I mean, seriously, how many games do regular gaming dads play anyways? The regular average modern game takes anywhere from 8 hours to 50 hours to beat if you include some of the side quests and optional content. And I don't know about you, but with my busy lifestyle, being a dad, being a husband, being a high school art teacher, and having other hobbies too, like painting and writing books and even trying to go to the gym every once in a while, which, hey, I definitely need to do that more, and spending time with family, I just don't have that much time to be spending those many hours gaming. So I don't need every game. I don't need every single major game. I can get by with buying a game every other month or every few months. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can too. We all have a huge backlog of games that we've purchased that we really never got time to actually play. So what's my conclusion here? Well, I thought about it long and hard. I did a bunch of research. I listened to a bunch of other YouTubers. And this is what I thought at first. I thought about just kind of ditching the Xbox Series X and getting a gaming PC. And I was like kind of on board with that idea. I even talked to my wife about it and she was kind of on board with that idea for a little bit. But here's the deal. For me to buy a gaming PC that is better than my PlayStation 5 Pro, and I wouldn't want to buy something that's the same as my PlayStation 5 Pro, but something that's better than my PlayStation 5 Pro, it's probably going to cost me around $1,500 to $1,800 at least. I know there's people out there who are going to argue that, but I did a lot of research. I talked to some IT guys, some professional IT guys, and that's pretty much what they came to. That number right there, about $1,500, $1,800 to $2,000 to match the PlayStation 5 Pro. I know the technology and gaming PCs is going to be better, but the PlayStation 5 Pro is ultimately specifically for gaming, so it doesn't have to have as much power to be able to produce the results of gaming PCs. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's pretty much what they all explained to me. So I'd rather use that money on my family, maybe taking them out to Disneyland, some great family vacation, and just buying me a PC when I already have a PlayStation 5 Pro. So I'm probably going to end up either selling my Xbox Series X or just kind of leaving it here, letting it collect dust, and hoping that just maybe Xbox is going to do some miraculous thing that brings back Xbox and makes it worth having and makes it worth me investing, buying my games in. Honestly, I'm super content with my PlayStation 5 Pro, and having the PlayStation Portal even makes it more convenient. I like the Nintendo Switch 2, and I like my Quest 3 as well. And I have a ton of games to play right now. So I don't really have the desire to have just this endless amount of games with Xbox Game Pass Ultimates. It's rather superfluous when I really think about it. And I think the game that I actually have the most hours in right now is Fortnite, and that's free to play. So anyways, I want to hear from you guys. Will you be dumping the Xbox for a PlayStation or PC? Let me know. And as always, be kind, use your mind, and game on.